hwɛ nipa before ade bi beto bia no na yɛ de ka kyerɛ odida nipa da sani obia ni ewiase a obɛka so no onso ndae be yie kwa be fon kwa no onso ndae yes paifo ono ne dae no reality nipa waso ndae sɛ wato amane mu na amana na ambubu engu so per your state of consciousness so what you say say am find say at time no you are financial okay and waso sa dae na e kyerɛ sɛ you fall down in terms of financial yama besisa so what you say so one yama sisa ewo financial mu a obɛyare na mo yare no encounter but say amana na ebubu so a it means obɛyare e bedding and so why then what sorry this is a general explanation obi to wa obeso dae na ho ofur ponko bebre no omo kire say it's a traveling so tiasi obi wo obo ofur ponko no na kire say oba be ware so depending on the people on the person that who had the dream and the obi bia or interpreted dae bia no so on name vibration and on to tap into people's aura on to interpret it Arab for omo muska ye be for so because ye nana no mu omo ade ni yara no ye nana no omo bibia ona oma dom ye oma hira ni bibia gold whatever we say yes ni ya yempe say eye must say nipa wa mamre wontontwene eye must say wo nipa because you are there friend ancestral curse and say you might make 90% of African we are under ancestral curse. On say ade bia no ancestor no bia no a oye wo nana no wapuno usi ono no onye wo nana usi ono no onye ono enti na wo ba wiase e na wakakofo obi nana ana obi maame ana obi papa ana obi yankopon e da ye wo yankopon wo dwene say wo ancestor na kuma beto ni mana
Yora for me watching mama kwa baba Ziontv Gh said that and that's from country down for Yankopon de adom Ziontv Gh say na mo amunim say e adesua mere wo besua bibi na masua bibi eno ne ka boma da bia meka se ne ya nimdifo ewiase wei de di hene ene nyansa ene nimdie wo nimdie a wo ade nyina wo be yeyo wonye yeyo e nimdie eno ti na ye ka se abibifo se betimi atu mpon e wo abrabo mu a e wo se ye kwaji nimdie broni ade on fa ni agoro any research day in day out obi tumi bisa me say ade nti na ya me interviews we mu enimdie ne de na de bebre ma me kan kire kwasi buro ni tumi kwotene nguram so ye zoology na o study abebe ene mfaso a nko onye because eno hunyansa ene etumi de elupre etumi de ada we ye friends say hoverboard ne nema ene nti nyansa yempo nti de obesua no de bia me kan me se me nema na me kire no so opese wuti ase a eya de wunim ni na no fato nchen utia na wa summarize de hiama wono na wafa de hiama na de ato ye betwe ho ne agya boafo nkrato ye ba opanye ne be twetwe nkomo no ye beda na de ahye ye twen ho basisi asema ye baro bana na ye kwa ye baro lo ika botawo ye baro na ye kwa ye baro ika botawo ye baro na ye kwa ye baro lo ika botawo ye baro na ye kwa ye baro ika botawo ye baro bana na ye kwa ye baro lo ika botawo ye baro na ye kwa ye baro yora fo me da se oje brecha me besi sabe se da na me kona me ka cheme se ne ye ba besua ade ya ba bisatumi Herbal and Spiritual Center ho na ye bisa ne questions ene ade ebesua daye ene amamre ene amane a ewo ye fiefie mu da bia ye kan ye sa amamre ye sa amane mfaso be na ewo so na so ebe wo abapa bi ama onipa na wo da wo so daye no ewo ase kire na ehu hia ana ehu be hia so onipa beti ne daye ase ebetwe prebisa tumi ye bisa no obanyi bi chaba zan
meje wo so panic
abom
ye da obo ade ase apom ye
da ase ehu
sa pepe na mo ye de
oduman kuma dawro
da wo me ase
se de bia make me say social media day in day out nipa trooping in enti no e be peso be bodin na wa kire wanchi kakra na ende ye nsemfu aye wo ma no wa
yo na de kan me chia ahwefo a mo hwe me chia obia bia wo hwe me sesebre me din yankasa Dr. Mohammed Mida Bisatumi Spiritual and Herbal Center no me ni the CEO and the founder of bisa to me spiritual and herbal center any
okay you perceive be about your friends and efa because you can twi efa ya mamre any daye sum ya ade bi a obia ka ne dia na obia kire na adwene fa ho ye ka se daye
yo me kasa ndia me twin there there me de brofo be blend it because me twin in all that good first and foremost what I want you guys to understand, dream, we have two types of dream. We have dreamer nipa this would da and san why then wasons are die no and I daydreaming ni unama ultimate na ho na bibia si ade si no a form of dream at the den at the mouth and I say unama na ade na ayi no ho ade den a kyerɛw but yenka dae de na ni nipa wo da we then also sa dae no nipa da se no onipa dua no aside from this physical body no your mental body ho and your astral body. And between these two bodies, no, your link be between these two bodies. Your friend is silver cord. Now silver cord, no, a link at say, and find say mobile phone. On says I will be adding comma, telephone. I will be adding comma. There is no any physical, and I say you find is a physical link. What do we know be adding? Behun say ahoma joining between phone any other phone, but due to the network and the radiations and stuff, no, you can get access to whoever you want to do what to get access to. And between nipa dua me no a mental body any astral body no ye wo ahoma bi a your friend is silver cord. Na sa ahoma no sa nipa wo da mental body no eno ni physical body na eden eda na astral body ni eden epie. And sa astral body ni epia ade bia astral body no ohun ewo astral journey mu and I say it could be say conscious astral and a sub astral and as a super astral ade bia nipa obehia ewo ho bia no na sa silver cord no ama the mental body no signal and they say my mental body no signal na ason say die na one in the form of dreams na just say ade bia astral body no oyeden ohun ewo ni journey mu no eno e reflect e the mental body no na one it say edaye and in short no daye no they are friend dreams and no and dreams
obi be say die enti no nipa yesum daye
daye no you are daye a utimi so due to your tendencies et me manipa osun daye so nipa baya wo ye any ejuma wo ye your daily activities et manipa esun daye. That is number 1. Number 2 so no nipa to me so daye due to ni mindset ade a wo dwene wo adwene mu no ade a wo dwene bia no wo subconscious mind no etime de magnetize ade no say subconscious mind magnetize ade na etime so ndaye enti bo won se nipa otime dwene oba ho na waso ne ho daye nipa time dwene e ka na say bibi ho na waso ade no ho daye because subconscious mind na ade magnetize ade no na wa ade also nti say daye so and e wo daye a free to the spiritual realm. And no super conscious no. On say you were 3 dimensions of the mind, which is the conscious mind and the subconscious mind and the superconscious mind. The superconscious mind no, is more closer to the spiritual realm. Let's take it that way. So I'm kind of spiritual, but in hermetic way no, it has not gotten to spiritual. But Yamfanasa is more closer to the spiritual realm. And the reflections of the activities which goes on in the spiritual realm, no? The superconscious mind, it feeds with the superconscious mind. So when it fed the superconscious mind with those informations, no, then the subconscious mind will also have the reflection of those things or those activities. And conscious mind will also receive that from the conscious, superconscious mind. Then it will give it to the mental mind, mental body. Then it reflects to us as a dream. And the diet so what I say, these are the things that is going to happen. So that a bit more your ancestors, you understand, in the astral plane, ancestral plane. So what me show no my die actual and also and a bit so what you know enema we are also die because the mind is more wild like a lion. Yes, and very aggressive to do what? To hunt. And why do you know and stable. So it needs a direct thinking, direct, focus. And it's a one to me, I'm prepared why do you need ya? Adrenaline, it jumps. And the baby, Ujano, Trasa, a copy bia. So what you say, a copy to Rebecca say, made a mission dia and boom. Because most of dia also in your dream. So what I say, now one can hypnotize. So the hallucination. So what I say then, the idea is very important for dreams and the idea so I manipa some die no.
Ye be bisa say obi biara o wiase bia na som dai.
Nipa obi bia we wiase bia na osun die, but obi wo ha osun die on kai. Enti ono no ho no ne se onsun die. And I make us a die no enye nipa odan kwa na osun die. You were daydreaming e wo ho. Sir obi a wo hwe bia no, if you are one of the member of Ekanka, you know what I'm talking about. Ekanka, so we Ekanka mo. They teach you the two dimension of dreams. Ni awuda, daya awuda eden onya. Any daya eba physical daydreaming. Oh, nature ono obo ade no. Eye oduma nkoma yame no. Ono no owo kwan bibira otime fa so ode kire ni abode ade. So person on kire obibia o ne kwan a wo fa so ode kire. It's not necessary say this oda. So what make na ho say me no etena se ni say no. Flashes. So what does he say me no etena se no. Ade bi bet Messi. Na ye daydreaming. So there was a time midway ebetwem be wurem na ya midayon fan to bi. There was a time I was on my way going to Accra. Na me came trotro. So na obi frame me. E wo Kumasi. Nipa ko na say ni nua bi Ira. But o me hunu. And the best me hwe. Say ni nua no otiase anase wewu. So and I say okay, Mate. And na time me work kan mo. Na me relaxation. I wouldn't say it's a meditation. Let me hear relaxation kakra. And me hear relaxation na mami can say mate bi. Mate na me man skano. Me wa no yede. Me peja me ti say. And what I'm saying ya wotre obeba wa ebeba. That means it's an bed ebeba. So I knew it was a message from the celestial beings. Say adia ye frame me ye yede ye seek no. I had the information over there. And to move frame me and I make catch them say or alive obeba. So, and the nature, I was a me share some work Accra and answer Kumasi. And me say, okay, so I was in the realization, and my mere meaning at seat back also. And he didn't come over some say, in a me concry, me conima, and also Yachine baby, Central Police Station. And say, Okako share about Frana way, And I knew say, it's also a message. So, almost frame me and I make us so, Omoni Pano, and crying Central Police Station. And I knew say it was a message right from the celestial world. And Eba and Sano almost have framed me back. And I'm so Munipano or Nkran, no Central Police Station. And he almost suma a binum investigation. And I'm going it was Central Police Station. You see, it's a form of dream, but it's not necessary to say this is Uda. Nature or boa dear Ancasano. So, person in who the Echrawa. It's not necessary to say this is Uda. Diet here at me back in any form. So just at me back in any form. There was a time also bank manager be as some way I make no, and then the first time I make a same way. Bank manager be them father say a cabi ebeton or so. And no disturbing me, say membuano, or disturbing pa as some way boy 12, 13 years ago. Membuano send a Albanese KB. You see, now on farm born and because a sad enemy yet. In terms of me money lottery and baby, and because I mean yes I don't know, but of course, but enemy is it was in a critical moment. So I meditated and I visualized on national to see something like that, and he me who she ever diamo. So I was working with my student, and I mean who say abofrebi or full bike, and I mean who say crank no bike and a crank no apra abofrano, and all the paper be a paper and all to and he me ko share paper na me hu number me no na me the man or boy and number na buy. It's a dream. Wow. You see, and the dreams are not necessarily say this and about oda and so also die. Die here at me back in the different form. And no be na say you as of when you say is a vision. There's far difference between vision and dreams. So what you say? And the diet you were different stages of diet. Nipa da sani bia no oda wo so diet. I was so unsure diet so. Because diet bi wo ho na nature or kyerɛ wo sɛ e bia ɔkyena wo bɛnya sika na mo yɛse sika no bɛyɛ den ɛbɛba ɛnam sɛ ignorance tin onnim onyɛ sad ne sika no aba bɛyɛ den aba bɛtwɛ wo mu diet bi wo ho nature ɔpɛ sɛ wɔkyerɛ wo sɛ hwɛ wo yɛ ɛyɛ sɛ ade kyea ɛbɛkyɛw atom ɛnam sɛ unti ase enti no wo bɛyɛ den wo bɛtena wɔ saa ama den aba bɛyɛ den aba bɛto diet bi wo ho nature ɔpɛ sɛ wɔkyerɛ wo sɛ hwɛ wo yɛ ɛyɛ sɛ yare sɛ bɛyɛ den ɛbɛbɔ wo ɛnam sɛ unti diet ase enti no and one seeking for the interpretation of the dream intino negligence intino na waja no hosa na adia ya me mobbo ni say obehu ni say nipa yene a den ya waste your life and I say we have given all our life on this spiritual journey when we come out and we are teaching you guys obehu ni say ignorance ni you can saying how should I put it? I mean person yet to say did attempt no be aba on the comment section no can be meanwhile so catching up say on conquer then on yes I didn't want to me yet you didn't give your life to that journey and you know why yes I had do you think we are stupid? We are not. And also, do you think that when we come out to give the teachings freely are we stupid? We are not. But we are rather elevating you guys to know there is something beyond what you think it is. So what you say Utusun daya your time usun daya I say diano within 24 hours, it will come to pass. Your time also die. It just said diano, it will take maybe months and weeks and so on. Abim. Your time also die. It may just say a year and so on. Abim. Your time also die. It just said a bako. I see a man. It's past tense. And the diet, a mrebiani time biani dia also any time period of time I then bed a basic any asichere. Emfa say nipa waso ndaye say wa owo obi ha be ka kire say owo no enemy so what you see but owo ndaye it say entro daye it say handwriting baby also mfa boma emfa nhye e wo ho baby also mfa full stop emfa nhye e wo ho baby also mfa definite article emfa nhye e wo ho sa na daye so eden presenting and he said obi e kan die e kire wa it is o kiro ade and you should know say die no aha no definite article e wa ha aha no full stop e wa ha aha no comma e wa ha so and enye de bia na nepa be hu owo na e negative debi your nipa bi wo ho a due to his spiritual tendencies due to his spiritual awakening ono ohun e kan say owo a is much positive and energetic and powerful thing representing to him. Wow. Yes. Me say me who or what? It tells me that me kundalini energy no arising. Okay. So obi or what it represents something different. But so who can in album say or what negative then you don't know what you are talking about. Yes. So obi to what obi so die no who offer ponko. Offer ponko bebre no almost say it's a traveling. Okay. So what you see obi who for ponko no na say oba be worry. So, depending on the people, on the person that who had the dream, and the obibia or interpreted the piano. So, on name vibration and on to me tapping into people's aura, on to me interpreted accurate onto me.
You say, oh my diet, dia hodwa onipa esum so umpono we nya obia or dream expert or no aka be sabi go say okay. Nsem ya papa yi kan yi any daye amasumi no then say na ebia e ba betum.
Okay, well emfa ne say nipa waso daye say wato amane mu na amana na ambubu engu so per your state of can say consciousness. So what you say emfa ne say at time no you are financial okay and what also daye na actually say you fall down in terms of financial yama besisa so what you say so one yama sisa ewo financial mo obe yare na mo yare no enka wonto but sa amuna na ebubugu so it means obe yare e bedin and so why then what sorry this is a general explanation but ibn wo ha enko sa emfa ma wo so what you say number 2 enwa za nipa waso ndai se wo hu TV na we hu no wo hu TV fresh a kire wo ho wo hu TV a Margot and friends Susa, my friends, Gogomi, Ewumu, as a chero ho dry tifi so as a chero ho ya no for the set tifi no e dryer wo a wo de wani ehu tifi no e kire se wo be yare tifi o so wo set tifi no e fresh gogomi e wo mu wo a wo de wani ehu ye no e kire se wo be yaska. Yes, so hu tifi na se gogomi nim e fresh wo a wo de wani ehu no e kire se enum gwase na mkwan so ba. You see, the same TFE, but it changes. It changes. So now, so when say the TFE ego, air fresher, a cherese and mwasi ba name we back count. So, but when say TFE no, go go me a woman, TFE ababe go so. Let us ubabe yaska in the negative way. Yes, I don't know about the frodobi, and I say, huru. Can be in the negative way, uru kwan so. So yes, so one is a woman tifi. Dried one. On what tiatia soa. What tiatia soa. There's a uba by yari a upe yarano, uba ko woman.
Wow.
So number 2, one is a one who you can say Barry, your father movers or a camel, Barry. Ankora. Ankore. So empty one. Bar empty one. Empty one. Emunamuna ho etu emunamuna ho e wo fom sei emunimuni emunimuni ho e wo fom sei e chese obeya oba foforo bia oni nda so.
Okay.
You understand me? Yeah, but say inso nima sa oba no de ka bebrew. Say inso mu a oba obanya no obese sa obrabo in the good way. Okay. You understand me? And Diana, but obi or so sad Diana, it has different meaning per its consciousness. Okay. So it has also Diana, it has a different meaning all side together. So and Diana, you can't run away from dreams. So it has also Diana. I also want to say Diana was me, Mother Nature, and I say, Oduman Kumaya Minanka, oh, person, oh, ye be binyeding, and chill. Nipa before I did be two piano, near the catcher. Nipa doesn't. Obia ni ewiase a obeka so no so ndai be ye kwa be fon kwa no so ndai. Wow. Yes, by for ono ni die no a reality. It happen ono no, he doesn't have anything like dreams. Who dream no is unconscious, but need any conscious or you are aware of what is happening in the astral. But who no and we are unconscious unnim ne ekoso. Then there is something that is controlling the dream for you. You don't have full conscious on the dreams. But before they are unknown what you see in the dream. So what you say, I'm going to see Mr. Zion tonight. He is coming to you. You understand me? I'm going to the United States of America tonight. But who know? With 10 days is in there, the air push you do call. Unaware. But you are very aware and conscious about it. So, and the Uberson Diabine tells the Abia, a Jumana Wian, a Babu, Emunim.
Mostly the Dia ni pata sumpa, Dai were very complicated. Na me person o chere me Dai we ase. Uberson Dai, na o sisa sika, a nut. And also Dai, na o sisa sika, a quen. The hen a more effect.
So, also Dai, Nasa Osisa Quesa is more effective than the note one. Natural. One say metal coins. It represents metal. Yeah. So it has, and metal absorb more energy than what? Than paper. Yeah. So it has, and the energies are metal absorbing, you know, and matter a more effect than near paper. No. So it has, because that piano it absorbs more energy from the sun faster than paper. Yeah. So it has, and the usun die so say what's the coins are as a chair or different system. Bear system, but make a 2 pay. So also die say Osisa coins. That's a wakuto. Unkuto no say be a wakuto kura and Osisa coins na with the left hand. So it has and Osisa coins no. What is that coins in you know? Coins na yam on some ma unya bibi anya de emfango. Naturally say be a we ejuma no. There is an opportunity which you can give people to do or to benefit. But person kunya munte no, you always want to have it alone. And yes, a kind of banya. But it is telling you something that is happening currently. Okay. There must also say coins nini egu what yatia coins also. So that naturally so uye nipe bia umbu nipa deseni. Okay. So what you say? Umbu nipa deseni. Because yes, you don't value people, you don't respect people because what is say yankopo adomo kakra. And also sound that I say coins ni name obi ene esisa amaw. That is obanyeska. So also that I say ma obisika ya coins obanyeska. Name also that say obi ene emaw name wan sisa of mo obi ene emaw coins obedi here. You see in life no. So what you hot na say emaw na say uni bi enti na emaw. Name so na wo ma obi a wo bi aso so ama aso obi so. You understand me? And obi a all ma wo na chere say obedi here. You understand me? Until you die there and you can say it be there grokra. It's very important.
Ade ba ko e wo onipa mu ni say Muslim no say ye da the die som no obi be ka se menkai. Me som da ya menka. E de poti na de sa e hawo ni.
Yo nipa de seni bia no. I won't say die no som. All the bodies have a link with the mind. Your bodies in here no. 7 bodies, any dimensions in here, it has a link with the mind. And to be is always stressful. The pia no de wabre. So what you say, and to be da or sunda on kai. That is one. Obi so wa ni mind no, na adwene no is always scattered. And if I so what you say, and to da or sunda on kai. And a bin muso wa it me den temper or mind no. So I mean my brain yet me temper. So what you say a bit more enya sa advancement no omo me temper omo mind. So nti omo ye ne say emfa say if ya so uba ha obet me the Wi-Fi and as obet me the CCTV camera be SCOBB. So nti near me ye bia no obet to monitor. And the minimum why yet me tap omo brain omo mind. So what you say die bia omo beso bia no obi o we bia o monitor or receive die no. And to who are also die and can who near widen or quiet, they will be on no tiny baby no or no wedding or receive his diano. So, hence, I dear no, was we hear a can say, film Wimwa, the legend of the seeker, or my protected sadeno, or my demonstrated sadeno. So, Diabia also, ye, near my bia, ye, they manipulating Adrenamo, and take more almost me manipulative Adrenamo, or manipulative Adrenamo, Uberson die all right, Nemo, I bet you kai. Obi na onim say ono wa manipulate and say information nia no e ko no direct but wo awaso wo die ne de la like unkaida
Daya ya yesuma ehu pa kwa remember obi ka chem oson daye na ono na wa daye daye mu no na osan so som daye ase kire say
on say you was sleep anyway deep sleep so when say nipa wason daye na wasa asundai e wada am say na kire say wanya edabia it is rare, it happens 1 in a million of time. And common, it is only the higher conscious beings, mystics and omunya side, it means you have entered into deep realm. So just one year idea friend deep sleep and full realization. So just and the Diana was some first almost say most at time diabiano see in mental plane to the astral plane. So that and then into new pa so almost say what that was on die or then what as soon die say what's on die buma. They say you have divine spark within you. Yes, you understand me? It means you have divine spark. You were able the astral body that was asleep, you were able to awake it, indirectly without you knowing. You find some means of doing that which you yourself you don't know. It means you are not an ordinary person. You are rare and you are special. Okay, your astral body is being awake unconsciously, which you yourself you don't even know. And share in your common cry. But someone say it happens, you need an immediate master. Obi a better tell. Yeah, obi a better know. It's very important.
Oba your friend say brofo kasema ya wo dai bi wo friend lucid dream mostly no mo amoye meditation astral projection this animal na moye you can say lucid dream.
Wow, one say side we etasi bebre edima obi a oye okọ student make a course student don't see it in a different negative aspect. Spirituality. So what you see, say all delve into spirituality. Now say you don't have more idea and information and understanding about that journey. You begin to have elusive understanding and elusive dreams, which is you are seeing that which is not. You understand me? Bear will say you are attaining some stage highness in the spiritual realm. Meanwhile, you are standing here. You understand me? The lack of full knowledge and understanding about that journey. Spiritual journey itself is very cunning. Spiritual journey itself, it is very cunning. It is unpredictable because it has different routes and different dimensions, which if you are not being careful and having a good master who is going to teach you on that path, definitely you have elusive dreams all the time. Okay, you begin to see yourself in the meditative state. You think you are climbing the higher hill. Meanwhile, you are being hypnotizing yourself. You're having elusive, dreams and stuff. So, for what I will tell the audience or the viewers is that if you want to embark this journey, you need a perfect master. On here obia spiritual journeys, what you say, not by reading alone. He has the experience on the spiritual path. So just what testify we have, one year experience, the Christ within him, is what is awakened. Christ na ewoni mu no, Yankopon na ewoni mu na yeden asori. So what you say, and you be a working kind book. Spirituality is not about books. It's about practicals. It's not about theory. So what you say, for theory you can read books and read books and read books. It will not end you anywhere. You need to put those things that you read into practicals. So when you have practicals now, you have a direct thinking and you have more consciousness on everything that you do. So what you say, the elusiveness will disappear and the reality will appear.
I mean, Miss what should I say? Oh, my guidelines in here, Onipa, etumi som da ya onkai. Quite bad, a restores our process and see a son any and kaya. Quite bad, near Befaswa, your best any.
All the time you have to be master on your own. I mean, master of your own. Do not be subordinate under others. So what do you say? And until a emetic masters and a piano, you have to be master on your own. Okay, you also want to wasi. Nipabaya or yeah, and this onya sa information here, so be a tapua. You'll be able to know that no, there's a different aura coming from somewhere into my life. You understand me? And you know how to block that thing. And your diet is very important. Is also very important. Nipa to meet eduani bi wo ha. Say eduani odi na nadwena so da. Osunda ya wonkaida.
Any be example because I know dey here e be one we did junk food but when you say eduani we did
eduani bia e be weak your system bia no. It will bring heaviness in the body. So what you say anadwo no nipa na say by 5 we didi. Say na be ya a bed digesting term and sana why and what da. But so did it later I tell man nipa oda won so die. Unkai oda so. Okay kura obo say die na e basa. That is one. Number 2, nipa no kwan say anadwo obedi aduane a protein e wo mu bebre. Hence it wakes the body when you sleep. And remember the etheric body no entering function. The etheric body cannot function without the help of this physical body. It also needs the physical body as well. And this odi aduane a remember the cells no any tubes na ewo physical body no be so damp. Naturally say also dia enya dia obede obekai. And any food that goes with protein, too much of protein, and I just ano any kinds of body. Meat, too much of meat, and you guys any part and I just obedi, and I just and you guys the obedi, obefa milk, too much of milk, and yet a man, I think you eating your money part also die, okay, because it wakes the body when you are asleep.
Say, dear bear, a bit me up progressing in our dream. Say, obi ohoma on what dano to say the now kasi bay, meaning say spiritual masters need be a hokra on ye bay for, but still now to me control or concentrate you on the dream is or better to me control in the dream. No, quite best on an individual move, miss me concentrate, na ma maintaining me dream na at me barrel.
Okay, first, obia what me delve into spiritual and answer into astral by for. So that's young before you understanding about by yes, obia or say nipa and as obia or nipa nam and as onu moja or no way for there be if you can delve into fourth dimension beyond you are also by for no be so just and nipa biano to be honest uka koda you need to do some yoga some exercises yaka ya this is necessary this is what say India for no eden etenase ne bi you bet my adda you bet my bibia nipa udawa anaju bia no uba beda on say it is good say ubeda on penchini na fagun so na fadware so what I say your daily activities now here in sa negative auras na ayedan aka unipa duane ni ano so what enchini ayedan adware ha because of particles na e wo mu ntino etimi man yeden e katisa e kan say sa link no etimi katisa links no and two anaju bia nipa uba beda I was say at least before I will be quite no I was say untimi nya be 5 minutes be no find relaxing no your breathing exercise so just said about obeying the negative energy within the system out of the system so just and also it may be the energy tubes on oda usunda ya obekai aha
mami misa mo asum dai
Mr. Zion abodie bia ni wiasa onsunda ya but what you know as dream might not be the dream that the animals used to have. So what you say, someone say you can say nipa that's any you die no the daily ones and the one that we go to bed before we have a body even if we are crop so die. So what you say, and instead of one say in some theory, one say in the dream of the creator is all the existence. And to winning na no let say I want to monk my ni die so even this theory is in the Indian practices. Say yankopono nya wo hie ni yankopon ni daye also so what you say aha enti abodi nia no eso daye aha abodi bia so daye aboba so daye once aboba it has an energy so what you say aboba oda aboba da aboba owu so what you say anything on say Shintoism they study all that aboa owu oso daye so what you say nsuo oda nso so yeden owu so what you see edua oda edua so wu nti if you understand vibrations so we be ejuma spiritual work bi e wan say ejuma no ehia say obefa e wan say copper e da ejuma you have to be test the energy within the copper say energy na da obehu say energy na ewu a obehu say ewu a na say odi ejuma na enye yi say energy no so ada odi ejuma na enya more vibration em fa say nipa won say also who person test here so TV never won say bent you feel some sensations be aha and then nipa say wa awake here so odi won say ben aboba and say abody bi and say object bia you feel that sensation and nature say is awake it is awake but you don't feel it that vibe that much ubanya vibration kakra bi nature say wada but say we wu a wonte hwe and also na odi ya de na enye juma aha
yamla ya mamre so o my Ghana nano obi bisa am say dey ntina Zion TV da bia me sori am me pese me promote ya mamre unsu sie mu ne dey ntina hwa me
you see idea say been previous yeah be mine yeah be before up to date we are still in the mental slavery so what you say and we as I said I've been telling people about all this that we've borrowed our name yedia ekura no ya borrow enye yedie me say your friend Dr. Mohammed enye before din Arab for din ma borrow that is one ya borrow your culture your culture ya borrow your culture that is two number three ya sa borrow nyame ayedin yesom no so what you say enti in all say beka about ancestors okay obia obi ancestors say una na no ma ba den oma livida oma tena asase we so da and oma wu ayeden akọ yesu oyo obi ma ancestors so yes Moses oyo obi ma ancestors so just say sentina yes time na yesu obo mpa no ohun Moses say wan yo omo kind of spirit and on be kasaye they were his ancestors you see and the ancestors obia waba be den woni ne ewo bloodline ha busia baako mu waba be live e wiase a wayɛ den owu akɔ enti ancestors no so no you were the good ancestors and the bad ones obi wo ha obeka say ancestors nya good no they had their tendencies and they had their karmic tendencies okay oma live you amo brabo ebi no wo ha omo live good life positive life ebi no wo ha omo live negative life omo no omo live negative life no omo your ancestors omo your nananom nana ebi no omo your armed robbers so what does ebi no they are rapists ebi no omo your sisifo fraudulous so all of them are your ancestors so what you say and it's a go apaya they will come you are invoking them the good one will come the bad one will come because they are all your ancestors you have the power to ask the negative one to stay afar and the positive ones to come closer to you so what you say that is number one. Number two, idea is very important. Say, yeah, be mine. We will go back to our source and say, until we go back to our source, we will forever remain poor. True. I want to say, or some biana midi Christian any Islam be fanto and sana machra assembly mo. Christians worship the Creator, which is the universe, through who? Christ. That's what they say. That's what they believe. So they worship God through Christ. And Muslims worship God through Prophet Muhammad. Okay? So our forefathers, they worship God through their ancestors. So we as a black man, we as a black in whole, we worship God through our ancestors. In the belief and the wisdom of our ancestors, and they say, the Creator is very far away. And he is very unique and perfect to the extent we the sinners we cannot go closer to them to the Creator. So we need an intercessor. So what you say obey immediate obey see name e dey den omono ni ye nananum. So they believe that our ancestors are in the perfect way. So when we worship God through them, our message will go direct to the nature. So the belief system ni say yes, and yet negative. It is purposely made for enlightenment. It is purposely made for divinity. Say the bear nipa be attain to the higher consciousness. One say okonfanochi on your enlightenment as an oko. Okonfanochi is one of the mystic, the higher conscious being. Okonfanochi or attaining leveler. Say call Hindu moa and Hare Krishna moa. You attaining leveler. I beg friend say Krishna.
Brahmana.
And I say Brahmana because he's more than Vishnu. And I say Shiva. You understand me? He's the creator, which is Brahma. You understand me? But yen be before now I say be you say be ni wo brainwash na ya brainwash ya adwene no. Ade bia free your mind bia no enye. And if you ancient time no Saudi Arabia. Oh, I obeka say there were more idols. 360 idols in Mecca, which is the Kaaba. Okay, 360 idols and represent the 360 degrees and the 360 days per the year. So what you see, and the three of them, you can say 360 degrees, 360 idols, more the basic ones. Omuya miyansa, omuya Lata, Manata, and Uzza. So the Lata, the Manata, and the Uzza, and all the Christian forces, God the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. So what I say, and the yank of Allah Muhammad Jibril. So that's a Yankuponi messenger now, every Yamiho, Bible Muhammad, and then Jibril, and son of Prophet Muhammad. You understand me? So the Lata, the Manata, and the Uzza. Omunyano, Omudini, and Emba, Din, and your masculine is feminine. So that's it. And the Ubiza Cremonibia, Uncle Bisan scholar. Say Lata, a feminine, say we can't masculine, a dine. Kobisa scholar, no Bisau. Manata eye obadin sebe kan ni bema din a ebe bone san Oza eye obadin sebe kan ni masculine say ebe kan san obe chire wo be hu ni say sa na Prophet Muhammad obaye no obeye den osuma e wo hodida no wamba nem obe shemu kina say na Yesu ka say mamba say me ba be say mra na nem be she ni ma Prophet Muhammad no obaye no wamba say obe say no nem obe she ni kina. So in say be ebemu and obey ni. So but yen ye de no a must because osum Yankopon a on say wo Nyankopon onya na ono nkoa na wo ho so oso sin bibia ene wo nyame obi a wonya na wa men so enti ufa obi nyame e de ye wo nyame a indirectly you are giving that God more power. Yes, sinu una nanamu. So they will over control you all the time. Wow. Your man said Nanado, your president Nanado say Ghana mind obia a subordinate e de man Nanado say we are just to obia then akotokoto ama Nanado. What do you think it would happen? So it has, and you have the mandate to control everybody because you have bowed down before him. And then your baby and only saying obetusu ni obesa onya day. That means he's not going to work with the law. Obetusu ni obesa mo muska ni ensis obe mo muska. No one dares to talk. So what you see? And this Nyankopon who are subordinate to him no. Oyo obi Nyankopon no. You are giving that God more energy and more power than your what? Than your gods. And then can wo Nyankopon no. Una nanu Nyankopon. They will be mad at you. Yes. Let's say you didn't respect them. And then ya obebre. She entire world say ya borofo a Arab for amono muska. Ya be for so. Because ye nananu mu omo ade ni yara no. Ye nananu mu omo bibia o na oma dom ye oma hira ni bibia gold whatever. We say yes ni ya yempe. Say eye must say nipa wa mamre untontwene. You must say wonipa because you are there friend ancestral case. Ancestral case and say you might make 90% of Africa we are under ancestral case. Ha. On say adi biano ancestor no biano. Oya wonana no. Wapuno. Usi ono no onye wonana. Usi ono no onye ono enti na wo ba wiase. E na wakakofo obi nana ana obi mame ana obi papa ana obi Nyankopon e da ye wo Nyankopon wo dwene se wo ansisa na kuma beto ni wana obedomo yo so da obebie wana abo o mame beyi ana obeka se o mame onye o mame biom obedomo yo e benya effect also enti nyen bi before ya to ya mamra twene yesi ya na no omo nye enti definitely yes I did o mata yesi omo ya abosom so urade Nyankopon o se omo ye nkwase afo we ya because without them you wouldn't be into existence. Sanko womba anka wono wa yedai womba preku ba e preku adoi ba e adoi wo yeden a wo ye bibini untimi yetse arab ni da wo yeden ya untimi yetse aburo ni da untimi yetse Israel ni na ukosoro ba Israel ni banya ska chen ukosoro ba until say ye be go back to our roots ni ya atochi mano ye be ye ni yiye ye be start egunsa meme say me didie mu ni me knowledge ni ade amasua no me hunu se ugunsa odi nso egunsa is more effective and powerful than alcohol. But they be mu because 70% of life no enso so what I say and obia enum nso nemo enye una nanu nya na omunum nsa yeah and uma omun nsa omumba so what I say and ebinom so ha wonnim se wo frɛ unananum a wo invoke mo na so mo ba enam se ebinom live you in the negative life no they will all come and teach you what to do so wonnim se na differentiate ya eno bi no bon se e kan say yesum no bi wo ho a the more practice into negativity nem osum na nkasa no enye negative osum na nkasa is full of divinity, is full of enlightenment, it's full of conscious something. It's full of spirituality.
Divination.
Yes. So what you see. And so who invoke ma lack of ignorance ni o. And ma problem we near eba no. Ya na no ba ko bia no wa sepi odi nipa aya mamre da. So only say osum e wo baby mind, ombe de nipa ana nipa moja e de ya mamre is ignorance. Me catch ra obiom. Bi waso na tie mi ye. Enam say wona nanom no ebinom ho a omanye de omambo brapa ebinom ho omodi nkrofo ewuo ebinom ho omako nipa da ebinom omambo kana say obraboni enti say wo invoke omo a sa kwan no so anom so omo no befa enam say onnim say na differentiate no onnim say na invoke no nti no waye
As the teacher, so the student.
Yes, as the teacher, so the student will be. As above, so below. So what I see. And it's a one name, Nase or bar or church or Sakwana. You there, when say, a Sakwana, or we had a move faso. You practice. By the time you realize what you lost your way. And to your choir, faso, Ogun sa. Young fat, one say, so be Gunsa. Unsani fano. You're the fret, the most high, the higher conscious being. So that the spirit and everything, we use our right hand to do what? To invoke them. We use the left hand to invoke our ancestors. So that if you want to combine both of them, you have to hold this in the water with the two hands and invoke them. But when you are doing the invocation with the left hand, you have to say something. There are things that you must say in either to prevent the bad ones from coming closer to you, in either to invite the good ancestors closer to you with good fortune and pure knowledge. But we be an anyway. Only the say Ogun Sakeke, on the Ogun Sakeke, they will come. But if you don't know, once an earth plane way, negative, you're more vibrant than positive. You want to say a dying way, if you will, who say I better take it this, then who say NCCR within seconds. So negative take effect faster than positive.
I can't.
Yeah, see, I bet. So what I say, and the negative take effect faster, and it's a invoker. The negative one will faster come closer to you than the positive ones. And if you don't know how to, stop them from coming closer to you, that's how Ogunsa, they will also come. You are feeding them, they will come. And I know never ma, Ubans will be 80 busumano, name Odiboni. Not a tenantisa. I'm telling you, tenantisa, Obiti, Akunja, so. Odiboni. Titenantesa, obi odia de, nemo se bi ofo obi yire. Obi odia de, nemo odiewu. And I'm say, on nim kwanya ye, the yet me differentiated the good ancestors and the bad one. Omuni amuba, and the bad one have taken the control over him. Omuni near the ekoba. Master sa onim se na egun sa. Onim se na ya paya. Onim se na ya mamra. Breda ewe wiase. Say ye man Ghana. Yetimi ko yetitibre no so. Na se ye siesie nyama, ye sere bonu fache. Ewe ye nananom, ye sere bonu fache. Na se ye start se ye gun se ya mamre. Amamre kwan so, enye ne ye basabasa ye bio. Amamre no kwan so. Masa Ghana besisa, Ghana be krabehwe.
Ghana when it also
50 years to come, yes.
50
years to come, yes. Ghana, so. We are trying to enlighten people. For sure, it will not be fast and quick, but gradually. Israel, you're from the CS in Israel. Every year, they come out to cleanse the country. Germany, US,
one of them.
Yes. So just they were all pagans. But you see, Yamamran they are touching. Israel would have a proper air cleansing. I go for air cleansing. A chobusum. They give their God more energy, they give it more conscious, they give it more power. They praise their God. They let the God know that yes, my children are there for me. But in Africa, you are joining ya. Once a baby, consciousness adores one. Once there is a power over there. So that and the baby direct who direct to there is power over there. And the Usha, every man you direct ya Yahweh so. So definitely Yahweh will control. Uba who be binipa. No see me to me say every Israel yami erurade yankopo. Wonni yami wo ho. Uba who be bini Ghana ni pa wa bo bansere wa bo nyama bi wa hihye nyama bi o se ono no o fret tetragrammaton. Ono no okita
yentwa so me hu ba akeka ko bo se me mo yensem ne tofa. Ya se dodo akunya ba ko fon tena so. O he o my Ghana na madam fu bi kra no kan se mu say almost television station bia eyi kunkum bag ya ye fen say telenovelas India fu amamre ni we ana se nya akwanya ewo abayanima enka adeɛ bɛyi ana nhyehyɛeɛ bɛyi ɛna abɛpɛ so.
Well, me anka nedi kind say anka meka kyerɛ aban say those books no shouldn't be a spiritual constitution. Okay, those religious book it should be a basic daily life constitution. Nipa obeken kind of was our brabo.
Sorry, books.
Yes, that is one. Because if you read the books with with your spiritual intellect, you will see divine in it. Okay, but it shouldn't be something that we should be delving into. So what you see. And number two, say menya akonya anka meka kyerɛ aban say ye television say ye we should be display more about our traditions, our costumes, okay, more about it. And yeah, because we be ya one Ghana, when ya 60, 70, 80, on him he doesn't know even the history of Ghana. On him baby a Ghana free, on him na bakwasem, on him the history. He doesn't know anything. But ko India is here about 3 years on him the history. So what you say? I don't think that yes idea no. Who call you even call universities in Ghana? So we read history. 120 years, oh my Ghana cry history own kind. I'm telling you. Also, the foreign history is not aware then or back in kind. So what does it? Number two, yet parliament in Ghana for any kasa name will come prof. So what does it? Fine. Number three, baby I ever piano, you come prof. Me say me count, me home free. Because I'm not good at tree. So what does it? I feel me bomb me home because my for oman catching I and tell me bomb me home kakra. So we are all at fault. There are fault from so people it's general. So what I say, we need to change our ways and our mindset and be able to elevate our culture and tradition.
O kasa na o kansi ye fro Muhammad. Wa me ya beti asese ya mamre ene ye kasa ye din ni sa ne man e value. Ade na Muhammad no uni say no so ay prophet bi ono so o free o man bi so. Ade nti that's what.
You are there friend the mind of the maker. The mind of the maker and say obia or ya there no. What is the position and the direction of his mind? So what you are saying, Muhammad, the meaning of the Muhammad is what I'm using. So what you are saying, young fan is the priest one. Mukan is a trimo. I otuntumi. So what you are saying, so I can it's a dialect. I can just change the dialect and use it otuntumi. So what you are saying, but in all no, yeni ever ye 2 years I didn't fit here in Colabremu. Then yani society in Yamayama Ekakamu. But in all, as I said earlier on, we are all at fault. We are trying to amend things, to change things. So gradually, definitely all these things will be wiped out and the reality of we as black will surely pops in.
That is very deep answer. Yeah, that's it. Born some the tough a foot obey. We are now with the number to Jana what the social media platform now. Watch it.
The footwear made the mama a man sign here and say, do not be only a reader. Okay, do not be only a reader. Make sure obey experiencing. So what you see, and so when kai books be brave, embe condemn nipa. So what you say will be a asama. So when you say you are not up to that level, don't condemn the person. Even more vibration is very active. So that's it. Condemn or karma bed and visit you. Yes, karma will visit you because of their tendencies and their higher consciousness. No, and the obi bia or your mistake piano, you condemn no, and give him the benefit of the doubt, but don't believe him 100% until you also do your research on what he is saying. But it's a 1 year research on what the person is saying. Now what bad? That's a condemn any partner. It means pay him and be mind idea no. So just so ninu be air cancer ma. That's what I say idea ninu air can it makes more reason. Ne hano. Instead of saying also obesunye bi no onye. Now woman platform say on so onye. And we should delve into more spirituality. Because spiritual I don't mean the foreign one alone. So that Jesus says so start with yours. Begin with yours. Wa mambra no sen kra na wonim efa wa mambra hu. So that's a wonim wudia me catch it out. Undim hu obedie until you know yours. The 10 commandments na Moses edi by no. thou shalt not worship God before me. No, I'm telling you. Thou shalt not carve any images and stuff. No, and the yananamu images na uno, and your images in the air small. So just about what it is in the image. No, the power. On say, can I say, so old abofra. So person abofra on shia bibia. Sometimes you find say maths and mathematics. What made aboba? Can so what I see. Now I 2, 4, 5. No, I cabo. No, I can kind. So that's it. And the end of portraits and images. No, send a bear. Yanuma, yes, sir. I didn't direct thinking and concentration. But in other truth, and yeah, idea or more children. Send a elevated spiritual realm now. He doesn't need all that. Because the power of our ancestors is within us. You need to, awake and connect with the energies. That's all. So what you say. And to be our piano, over to me, a frame, it was 02414-93143. 02414-93143. And now I say 059-701-444. Over to me as I follow our Facebook handle, Seeker of Truth. Seeker of Truth. Seeker of Truth.
Rafo bisatumi akani na debi ameka abibi man ye won sembo ne po na mo se ya man ho mene so a enye easy debi ameka say the only generation aka as yantumi anye enlighten e wo ya mamre ne amane mu a generation aka na no there will be a problem because nempo no ye din ye kasa ya mamre ne amane no are limited from 100% to 25%. And to see any generation way free wa not just young kwala na eba ya ene omo kan brofo omo hwe telenovelas ye wa akwanatwa me sorry Indian ni sorry tanasis or convecti Ghanaian movie ako Indian kasa da enye possible China ni sorry kasa or convecti Chinese language. Once of my business hip hop, your friend say hip life wa ha to be. Now no me nam TikTok na meti e mo tonyo ba ko nyakinya sa kwa de behavior no musua. Your hip hop your hip life na ye to wa ha no. China for san be fa hip life no ko. O ma be wi okuku kwan fa so asisi o mu dua okuku ma China for dua okuku. O ban chan de gari China for besua gari ye. Su koko asisi wunsuo no your friend say streams ni mu no. China for befeni na the med ababe say model wo mukuro nim mo hip life nso aka your friend say akwa regular stone sorry na ma homene so na hip life aka no China for sabe fa de ko abi before me sorry your time ni na obia hunye nature hi say de ne na be bread ni moja to ho eji ne magu ho ne mo wanhwe so yie sa suban no ene se obi wa bruchi no disika kwara bro se gisi dan a no we disika no we si dan basa because your consciousness I nim say no maanya maminua maanya amanyame no ene ho nti das minim se me yema minua na mayema nyame because me yema minua na ye fe na minua no betenam krampo no wa ma me hwe a no ka oh minua we wa boa me a e ya dimu ene ya sesa amamre ni na momia sorry ne breni ni ye da obi bia ase ye tempo no so ye guso mo support ye mo mwae ne ntumi enye ne yie de ye kan ni na no ebedu bire bi no nkwala ye be wo mo kwala mo nam street so no ye betumi ageda mo de o matana ase mo ma be akonfo papa mo ma be spiritualist papa o ma me spiritualist boka fu ya ebi mu mo mi sorry na mo mi support na o moa ebetumi ama o nchirima enko hawaye ko mu ibi ye do bibi ase da se ne yakra mu nyina bye bye
aye baro bana na ye kwa ye baro lo ika buto ye baro na ye kwa ye baro ika buto aye baro na ye kwa ye baro lo ika buto ye baro